Christ is risen. He is Lord. He's coming back. Praise the Lord. So today I'm RV bathroom rules. Don't drink the water. Don't eat the big white mint. Now you know. Well, that's pretty simple stuff. I mean, that applies to any, because you have a heat source. But if you don't have a heat source, your pipes will bust. Especially in the teens. It's going to happen. Finally found the power, which was so obvious it's almost embarrassing. But we already pulled in a little when I flipped the switch here on the pump on. Well, you can see. Pushing it through the system. All right, and we're just gonna run it in cold and hot. There you go, see it's foaming up. All right, I got me another bottle because I think this one runs out pretty quick. Because obviously you're not gonna put antifreeze in your water system and then go camping or stay in it. Because you're gonna use the water and you're not getting water, and this RV will sit here all winter. So see you on the other side. So anyway, come in the front door right there to the right, and then you got these bunk beds here. Well, the pump is in here. So in order to get the in the system, which is the pipes over to the toilet, well, they still have water in them. Okay. They still have water in them, so you can watch what's going on. Hey, that's pretty handy. How do you like that? So anyway, this is when you're off the grid, right? So, but in winter, blah 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 blah. When you go to use your water, it probably wouldn't hurt you. But I have tasted antifreeze and it didn't kill me. Just don't drink it. Yeah, antifreeze has a pretty interesting history. You might Google it. Don't drink the antifreeze. All right. And I put the suck tube down in there. So instead of pulling out of the tank, it will pull out of my vinyl line, sucking in the antifreeze into the pump, and then I'll go to each faucet, and I'm excited. You gotta make old man noises whenever you do this. And just the loss of pressure alone. No, there's gotta be. Turn the pump on. I know there is, I just can't remember where it's at. Alright, so here we go. So we have stopped moving water. That one's super pink there. So we're not going to worry about the hot. Just have to double check the cold. Actually, I'm going to double check my tank. Or my bottle of antifreeze. Oh, look at that. That's why we runned it out of antifreeze. Pump's still running, trying to pressurize. So let's turn the pump off. Alright, I'll grab another bottle. Alright, turn you around. So the same thing again. I'm just kind of going through the antifreeze. I'm not trying to be conservative. The owner bought several gallons, so we're just gonna not be too worried about it. Properly dispose of your bottles, or just leave them there. Now then, let's try this again. Cold water. There's our air. Picked up a lot of air whenever the tank ran out. Oh, we gotta turn the pump on. This ain't kind of hard to remember everything. Pump on. Red light. All right, there we go. We're solid now. That's all we needed was to get the air out. Look at that. Like a Pink Panther taking a piss on a flat rock. All right. Well, that should, opened up a whole tank. Or I mean, I keep calling it a tank. Opened up another bottle, so we're good. We've completely run our liquid through the entirety of the the plumbing throughout the RV. So now it's just a matter of getting everything secured. So in case anybody comes for it at some point, I want to go ahead and get this drained out. All right, which is kind of hard to do because the pump's so low. Oh, we almost turned that over. The pump's so low, I'm going to have this hose full. So I'm going to go ahead and close this valve so it doesn't, there's no, I guess I could tilt this enough to not spill it, but get this vinyl to drain. Drain as much as I can anyway. I'm sorry I'm not doing a very good job of filming what I'm doing. This is kind of tricky working with one hand. Oh, now I'm spilling it. I can't get this vinyl down. Shit. I mean, darn. Oh man. The old default expletive slips through every time. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing this vinyl hose all the way to the floor, and I'm draining back the antifreeze that's stuck in the line, away from the valve. So now I can grab the empty spot, right, at the same time lowering the other end, and I can capture all that, most of it, in the line. Alright, so let me see here. Now I spilled it everywhere, so I'm gonna take this down as far as I can without spilling out anymore. I'm gonna put the vinyl in. I'm gonna hold it just in, and then I'm gonna pick up the valve side and drain that liquid into the drum. If I set it up like that, so now I just roll it around and stick it up in the air so what's left in the hose doesn't spill out like that. So we'll just leave this in here. Alright, sticky antifreeze all over my fingers. Put the cap on it, and that'll stay in here. Alright, so that's it. All the lines are now properly disposed. Waka waka. Put the wood back in. Alright. Okay then, that's it. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know how I can improve. Yeah, that's real quick. I appreciate it. And cut.